today's first reading is the continuation of yesterday's letter of St. Paul to the Romans. Yesterday it was chapter 12, today is chapter 13. Yesterday's reading and today's reading, St. Paul gives practical hints how to live a meaningful and cheerful life on earth. The book of Genesis chapter 1 says, God created human being for happiness, not for sadness. Then why sadness comes in our life? Who is responsible for that? Is God? No. We ourselves make our life miserable, and worst thing is we make others' life miserable. So what is the solution? Solution is, Paul says, love. Jesus says love. John says love. The Bible speaks about love. The entire Bible could be summarized in one word, love. But this love has different dimensions, and few of them we heard in yesterday's first reading. Love means not what these youngsters understand, hugging and kissing and physical enjoyment. That is one small aspect of love. Love in Bible, love in the sense Jesus speaks about or Paul speaks of, love means loving, means serving, love means forgiving, love means empathy, love means I share the pains, joys and sorrows of others. Love means I reach out to others. Love means I greet others. Love means I pray for others. Love means patience. Love means understanding. Love means I think good of you. Love means I speak good of you. And love means I do good actions for you. So love has so many dimensions. Paul says in today's first reading, if you love your neighbor, you have fulfilled the law. Love is supreme. There is nothing greater than love, because God is love. And when we truly practice love, this earth itself becomes a heaven. Heaven and hell we create for ourselves, not after our death. Here, right now, if I live in harmony with others, I create my heaven here. And if I have jealousy, negativity, I fight with others, I create my hell here. Once we understand this, how we can live, happily and cheerfully as brothers and sisters. Why do I invite you to come forward? So that let us feel the warmth of one another. When we sit isolated, we are like stones. Stones have no feelings. Human beings have feelings. Therefore, we shake hand, in our culture, at least in Goa, you can shake hand with anybody, for the matter of fact. But in other cultures, you can shake hands only with men. You cannot shake hands with women. Then you fold hands and you greet them. Whatever it may be, through shaking of hands or through greeting, What are we communicating? Our wishes to others. If you understand this, I need not tell during every Mass, brother, sister, please come forward. Let us celebrate together as a community. We have not understood this. Christianity is not remaining single, alone. Christianity is a community of love. Once we realize this, our life becomes really cheerful one. Problems will be there, difficulties will be there, but then I am not alone in my problems. My life partner is there, my children are there, my grandchildren are there, my relatives are there. If all are not there, at least a few will be there with me, who will understand me, who will support me. And even if they do not support me, my God is with me, who is the embodiment of true love. Let us realize this. In today's gospel reading, Jesus says something very difficult to accept. He says, those who do not hate their father, mother, wife, children, and oneself cannot be my disciple. What Jesus is trying to say? Jesus is trying to say not to hate. Jesus says you must give first place to Him and not to your family. If you give first place to your family, you cannot be a disciple of Jesus. You can be a follower of Jesus. So there is a distinction between follower of Jesus and disciple of Jesus. Most of the people, except the sister and those who are single, you are all family people. Can you leave your family? No. You have to live with your family. You have to support the family. So you can be a follower of Jesus. But disciple of Jesus is meant for few. Priests, nuns, and there are also lay people who have given up everything, their family, and for the sake of Jesus. They have to be true disciples. But unfortunately, we priests and nuns, we say we are disciples of Jesus, but we are attached to our families. We try to help them. Why should we try to help our families? We have left our families, So who is our family? My family is all of you. Can I say, if you come for confession, no, I will not hear your confession? Can I say, I will not give you communion because you are angry with me that day, you spoke against me? Can I do that? No. A follower of Jesus is different from disciple of Jesus. But all of us at heart can be disciple of Jesus. I may be a family man, but my heart with Jesus. I follow the teaching of Jesus as a married person. Then I can be a disciple of Jesus. Let us ask for this grace, that from followers of Jesus, we become disciples of Jesus.